Well, good morning. Today is Friday, September the 20th, 2024. Last day or last morning in Granada. At 1 o'clock, we'll take the train out over to Cordova, where we'll just spend one night and then on to Barcelona. So this morning, a little bit earlier than usual, it's not quite 9 o'clock. We're heading out to get something to eat, some coffee to drink. And you see that place is very quiet right now. Moon is out. Don't know if you can see that. And going to get some coffee. And
churro.
oh, somebody wants churro. Churro con chocolate. It's like yao jia guai in hot chocolate. So we're back at the square that we were at last night, and this morning they are open for, of course, churro. This place is called Alhambra and Churreria. And of course they have churro con chocolate. We didn't even have to order, they know we were going to order that. And over there is a place called Grand Cafe Bib Ampos. Ooh. Gracias. And this is good. I think chocolate. This is probably recently made. I would have to say these are probably not just off the grill or the fryer, but it's good nonetheless. Anyway, this place was hopping last night, packed full of tourists, and this big square here, but not anymore. Oh, looks good. And here's the coffee con latte. Gracias. Now this chocolate looks legit because it looks kind of dark, not the milk chocolate that we had the last couple of mornings. So, alrighty.
Wow.
Now the dippy. No, this chocolate is thick. This is legit. It's much better than beer cola. This is the real deal. So Churreria Alhambra is a good place. The climbing girl. Oh, grandma's coming. Say don't climb. Oh, or maybe grandma just want to take a picture. Well, on the main street of Granada, you can see orange trees with lots and lots of oranges. And it's all along the main street here, across the street. Oranges, oranges, oranges. And these are not green as we saw in Seville. These are orange in color. And it looks like they're ready to be collected. Wow. And lots of that all the way up and down the street are the oranges. Pretty neat. Finally, we see the fountain operation. We've been here a few days. I think this might be the first time I've seen it running. So now it's time, it's about 11:30 or so, and we are ready to head out. So what we're going to do is take a little walk out to the train station, take about 20 minutes from here, since our train is not until 1:20. So we have almost a couple hours to kill. So that's what we are planning to do. Everything here is catered to the tourists. They got English. They got crepes, croissant, churros con chocolate. and the gambas and tomato salad and croquettes. So, but here there's a big Arabic presence, therefore you see a lot of these kebab shops here too. We tried that once. It's pretty good. It's not gyros, but it's just wraps. But the meat is the same. And now we are in the, I think this is called Plaza Nouvelle. It's the new plaza, and place beginning to get busy. Lots of little tours. Today is Friday, so I imagine tomorrow will be a little bit busier. But a lot of tourists with their luggage here. Bells are ringing. All kinds of things happening. All right. So passed by this little shop called Piano Nose, and decided to get a little lunch, little sandwich with a little bit of a pastry sandwich kind of thing. So altogether less than €5. Pretty cheap. And they heat it up for you. That's nice. Another square, another church, and lots of people outside waiting to get in or just came out. So a typical square here. Of course, lots of tourists, got music playing, and I think that's the cathedral there. That must have been a side chapel of some kind. So we're still walking our way, making our way slowly to the train station. We have an hour and a half to go. In some random square, don't know what this is. Looks like a panhandler almost. Or he's just thirsty. More window shopping happening here. Nice tiling, ceramics, and artsy stuff. So Jenny's in there, just window shopping. Window shopping almost done. Another square, another statue, another church. This is not too far from the cathedral, but this looks like a good-sized church too. So that's how it goes here. And somebody playing music, accordion music. Seems to be popular here, the accordion. Wait. Well, it seems yesterday that we just got here. We were here waiting for our Uber, and now we are leaving Granada. It's been a pretty nice visit. Very easy to get around once you get to the central tourist place. And this here is Granada train station. So of course we're about an hour early for the train. So now we're gonna go in, probably grab a drink, and then wait for our train. This Cordova train station is a small train station with a lot of passengers. So of course it's congested, hardly any place to sit, and long security lines. Mainly it's the security line that is long, because you got to go put your luggage through the X-ray machine and security and everything. So that's the whole up. Otherwise, you get on the once you get on the platform, I imagine it's okay. I think that's where they check your ticket. So It's about 25 minutes to our ride, so time to get in line. Leaving on time here by Granada. Looks like olive tree plantations everywhere. Right on time, we're at the Cordova train station, and it looks like we get out right here, bus, taxi, and all those things. Not sure if we can get Uber here, but let's go inside the station, check it out a little bit, go to the bathroom, and before we decide. Looks like they don't have no Uber here, so we are waiting for a taxi. So just stand in line to go get a taxi. It's pretty quick. So looks like no Uber here, so we are taking a taxi. First time in Spain that we are taking a taxi. We'll see how it goes. Well, we are at the hotel. Look at the hotel courtyard. It's so cute. Don't need to go anywhere. Just check it out here, and then I think you'll be okay. So this is our room. Tiny, tiny little room. This is the bed. And of course, you look out to the street right here. Or is that a courtyard? And then you have the bathroom. Oh, nice shower. And that's it, the basic elements of a hotel room. And that's the tiny little fridge. Airbnb. Not Airbnb, it's a hotel. It's called Hotel Marissa. Very convenient. Got little closet thing here. Even got a little bit of a throw here in case you get cold. And here's the lamp with a single bulb. And it's about 115 euros for this hotel. But it's right across from the mosque. That's how amazing the location is. Alrighty, this is our room. You can even open the door to the outside, but it's not a whole lot outside. So I believe this is the entrance, which is right across from our hotel. Our hotel is just right half a block that way. So this is the entrance. Wow, it's nice and cool today. And looks like, does not look like orange trees, it looks like something else. So it looks like the outer courtyard here. And we're gonna go pick up our audio guide. Nice and convenient. You can actually just come here, buy tickets, and then go over there, get your audio guides. You can either leave a deposit, a few euros, 10 euros, or you can show them something physical, give them something physical. We gave them 10 euros. There's a fountain, so this is very typical Muslim because there's a lot of water features here. Olive trees. Wow, bountiful olives here. Are these oranges? Yep, these are orange trees. These are still green though. But lots of oranges here. Yep, so nice big courtyard. Lots of water features. Lots of trees, so got some shade. And this, I don't know whether that's a cypress or juniper or whatever. It goes way up. Must be like 100 feet tall or something like that. Amazing. So anyway, I think we're going to go to the entrance now. I think it's over on that side. But very nice courtyard overall. And actually they have a night tour of the place too, which I'm sure is beautiful. But we only have a day here. We're not going to do too much. Just check it out and that's it. I'm going to have to make me a fountain when I get home. It's so nice. When you come into the mosque/cathedral, you're greeted with some statues, which are obviously Christian or Catholic, right? But then you look around you and there are the Muslim elements. And that's the draw of the place. Is the architecture inside is definitely Muslim with the geometry and everything, but then it has been converted to a more Christian church/cathedral. Wow, this is a lot bigger than what it initially looked. So there, we'll go that way. It's about it's probably more than a dozen arches that way, and then it goes that way. And what is of interest are these double arches. They're still left painted that way with the geometry, whereas a Catholic church typically won't look like that for sure, with all these columns and the way that's painted. Although then all the alcoves are decorated or with drawings and all that, which would definitely not be Muslim. What is interesting is that it looks almost everything is the same, but they are actually different. If you look at every column, the top of every column is a little bit different. So there is variety in this uniformity too. Pretty interesting place this is. Definitely a mixture of Christian and Muslim, but then again it's so well preserved and so many things left intact. It's pretty amazing.
Is this floor that we're standing is something else?
No, this is the main one, but there are rooms underneath, obviously. This is definitely, well, the mosque and cathedral have changed hands over the centuries. First it was a church of St. Vincent, and then it was a mosque, and then it was a church, and then it was a mosque again. So it's changed hands several times. And now it's a mosque church. Interesting stained glass. Got a really modern look to it. Geometric rather than figurine and stuff like that. So perhaps this is to preserve the Muslimness to the place. Don't know. And look at that those special columns there. A lot more special. Look at the light from the stained glass shining onto this area. Pretty amazing.
This is a different, I think when the sun moves.
Yeah, when the sun moves, different ones will shine onto this.
Different
Mm-hmm.
color. Yeah, right.
Yep. Again, around here, all stained glass. They are designed to shine onto this, I guess. Cast their color onto
Kind
it.
of like
Yep, now it's kind of faded a little bit and maybe the different color. Wow. Pretty amazing.
they're using the sun.
So this this place has been expanded again and again, both by Muslims and by Christians, and it's I think the last I heard it's been expanded to to be able to hold over 15,000 people. That's pretty big. This even have words of the Quran on the walls here. This is definitely a Muslim part of the church or Mosque-Cathedral, etc. This here is the Chapel of St. Teresa. What's this golden thing here? Golden thing? Well, if this is gold or even gold plated, it'll be really, really expensive, really, really precious. Chapel of St. Teresa. Let's go check out St. Teresa. This is St. Teresa. This thing here was called a monstrous, which is basically used for processions. And so are these. And these are held by the bishops, I guess, during the processions, these crosses. And then you got all these objects. Can you imagine what the Vatican have? And then we come out here, which to basically a museum also. This is called a high altar. And all of a sudden the place opens up with lots of lights and a very tall ceiling. Totally different, totally unexpected. Although the lower portion is still the same design, upper portions are totally out of character of the place. And then you have this and the choir and all those things in the middle. It's a high altar. And then we turn around here. There's the choir. Very typical of a Spanish church, which has the choir right in the middle. Not sure if that is a holy relic of some kind, which Catholics are famous for loving those kind of stuff. Here we end the tour to the cathedral in the courtyard of the orange trees. There are numerous orange trees, cypress, and an olive tree. And you got fountains to boot. It's pretty nice overall, very unique, definitely very different cathedral than what we typically see or church. It's about 5:30 and it's getting a little bit cooler, but still rather hot. It seems to be hotter than Granada. But weather's nice, no rain, sun's out, so we're gonna probably just walk around town and check the town out. Wow, this is what a procession looked like with hoods and all. I guess that's how it works in the churches here. There's no clan gathering, just the way that the churches do their procession. Alright, we're done with the cathedral tour. We're going to heading to the Roman bridge. But guess what we are doing first? We are going to get some gelato. Pretty much we do this every day. Churros in the morning, churro with chocolate in the morning and gelato in the afternoon. That's a must do, even though it's now like 6 o'clock. Well, sitting on the side of the street again, eating gelato and looking at the orange trees. The oranges are still green, and pistachio ice cream is also green. And here are where you take your taxi, which is just around the corner from our hotel. And now there's plenty of taxi. So tomorrow, I believe we come here. We'll have to come here a little bit early, make sure that we get the taxi. This is the outside, on the side here. Some interesting gates here. Hard to say, I am no expert what kind of, whether this Islam or whatever, but probably Islam, because you can see that there are no figurines, no relief of animals, birds, just basically geometric pattern, maybe a little bit of flower. That's it. So now we are walking down to the river. This is the Roman bridge. I don't know what this thing is. Some kind of monument on the side here. And then we walk down Big plaza here. Looks like souvenir shops, but pretty interesting building. A sightseeing bus. And the Roman bridge is supposed to be something, it's kind of a must-do in when you come to Cordova. This here is called the Plaza del Triunfo. Plaza del Puente. You can have a drink here, but the main thing is to walk here through this gate. Wow, it's nice and windy. Looks like tour group with kids. You gotta watch before you cross the street. That sightseeing bus here. Hey, just like Ho Chi Minh City. Got a taxi going by. I would say it's all tourist stuff. And now onto the Roman bridge, and they want to make sure that cars don't get on, so put these two big potted plants here. And you walk over the bridge. See what it looks like. That's what it looks like. And the idea is just to walk over there, and I have no idea what's over there. Probably some restaurants and stuff. Walking on the Roman bridge. Or you can bike. Alright, I guess it's time to take some pictures. Check out these pigeons that live on the ledge of Cordova. Ledge of Cordova. Now here's the view of the Roman bridge along the cathedral, Mosque-Cathedral. It's a pretty picture. Ooh, look at the duckies. Wow, there are a lot of ducks here. Look at them. Yep. Under the Roman bridge, you got little duckies. Duck, 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 quack, 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 quack. Andalusian duck. Vịt quay. So for dinner, so instead of going out to look for food, we decided to go to the rooftop restaurant of the hotel. And boy, there are a lot of people who have the same idea. But it's nice, you know, you sit on top of the roof, you look at the sky, the weather is perfect. It's nice and actually nice and chill. And you look right at the cathedral, so it's nice, except that this place is busy, so it'll take a while to get our food and drink, but that's all right. We're not going anyway, and it's a little bit early. It's just after 7:30, so for a lot of restaurants are actually going to be like, we're not open yet for food, you know. Real Spanish restaurants don't open until at least 8:30, 9 o'clock. that's where we are tonight. Tomorrow morning, we leave for Barcelona. And I think we're gonna go find some Chinese food. Oh, drink of the day, another Tinto di Verano. And then Sprite. I think there are variations to this Tinto. You can ask for lemonade, you can ask for Fanta, you can ask for different things. But I only know Tinto di Verano. And it tastes pretty good. So, of course, I'll have to figure out the recipe and try it out when I get home. Alrighty, first food 1 of 2 is here. This is the pork cheeks, whatever that means. It's not oxtail, it's pork cheeks, and with our potato slices. Looks pretty good and smells pretty good. Good presentation with a sprig of rosemary on top. And then the paella will be coming soon, he says. So, looking good. I think we will be very happy. And the food is definitely of a sufficient portion. We were warned to not eat paella here because you're gonna get frozen paella. But so what? If it tastes good, it's fine. And so far looks pretty good. Paella, pork cheeks, Tinto di Verano, Sprite, made for a complete evening of Spanish food. Salud. So lights out. It's about 8:30 and people are starting to be done and head out. The lights are coming up on the cathedral. Very nice. Weather is perfect. It's probably in the high 60s, low 70s. Perfect for rooftop restaurant dinner here. We are done with our food, so it was good. And I love my drink. Done with our food, evening of Cordova. Pretty interesting outside facade. Got sandwiches, gelato, Casa Limbo tapas, cars coming through. Let's walk that way. Along the cathedral outside. Another entrance to the cathedral. Wow, pretty busy. And there's a line at this bar because things are cheap here. You can see the tapas here, really cheap. You can see the tapas here, tortilla, the patatas $2.80, and even the oxtail is $9.50. So, and sandwiches are about $4.50 to $6.50. Well, no place to eat, so maybe you eat here. So that's what you pay. If you don't pay, that's what you do. So now just walking along the outside wall of the cathedral, lots of drinking going on. Hotel Mosque-Cathedral. And all that's busy is just what's along this wall. Looks like the rest are not so much. So that's it for Cordova. Not that much that we have seen or explored. We just saw basically the mesquite, Mosque-Cathedral. Mesquite is mosque, Mosque-Cathedral, and then walked the Roman Bridge. We had a nice rooftop dinner, and that's it. We're just gonna take a brief walk, and then tomorrow morning early, get up, head out to Barcelona. Exciting.
It was really funny because the guy at the reception.
Roman Bridge at night. Pretty nice. That's the Roman Bridge. That's Cordova.